Everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a question and answer video. I recently asked for questions on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and some of my videos as well. If any of you had any questions, this isn't going to be a themed Q&A, it's just going to be completely random. I've written all of the questions down that I got asked on my phone and I'm just going to go through them in the order that I've written them down and answer them all. So the first one is from Hope Ellie. The question is, what's your favourite makeup brand? So I feel like this changes all the time. At the moment, I'd have to say Too Faced because I've used quite a few of their products recently and they are all amazing. The eyeshadow palettes, their bronzers, primers, lip products, they're just so good. And I've asked for a foundation for my birthday and I'm hoping that I'm really gonna love that as well. I just think that their eyeshadows are so beautiful and the colours are amazing. So definitely Too Faced at the moment. Petra Maitinen, I'm sorry, really apologise if I've not said that right, asked, if you had to choose one makeup you could only use for the rest of your life, what would it be? If she means makeup brand, then I would probably say MAC, because I think that they just cover everything. They have every single thing and they have so much variation that you could pretty much, you'd be okay if you could only ever use MAC for the rest of your life. If you mean just one actual particular item that would enhance features, I would probably say that I would only use mascara. I think if I only used lip products, then it would, my face would be out of balance, my eyebrows would look ridiculous, whereas if you just got a little bit of mascara on, they would make your eyelashes look just a little bit better. Mia Weller asked, if I had to choose between makeup and clothes, what would it be? And I definitely think makeup, because although I love clothes, I feel like no matter what mood I'm in, whether I feel really fat one day or not, whether I'm happy or sad, putting makeup on and choosing my makeup always makes me happy. I always get so much joy out of it and it doesn't really ever stress me out, whereas clothes do. If I'm planning an outfit for a night out, I get so stressed. And I also think that if you have like really nice makeup, it doesn't really matter what you're wearing as much. You could be in all black, you could be in a bin liner, and if you're wearing a red lipstick and black winged liner, people aren't going to be looking at the bin bag. So I definitely think makeup. Jess Waldron asked, will I be doing a lookbook anytime soon? Yes, I will. I know I keep saying in my videos that I'm not confident enough to do a try on haul or a lookbook or anything like that, but hopefully as it's getting warmer, I want to do a kind of spring summertime lookbook, and I'm already kind of planning a couple of outfits, so it will be coming up in the next couple of months or so. And hopefully it will turn out okay. Sam Bujaya asked, if I could only pick one makeup product to use, what would it be and why? So Sam is one of my friends and she's been a little bit of a devil asking me this because she knows that I'm not going to be able to answer this question. If I could only use one makeup product, as in like one actual thing, not a category, one thing, I don't know, because I feel like if I chose a BB cream, my face would look really weird and out of proportion. One makeup product that I could only ever use for the rest of my life, I would probably have to link it back to the previous question on the category of makeup and go back to mascara and say either CoverGirl Supersizer Lash if you're wanting a budget friendly option, but then my top favourite mascara is the YSL Fossils Effect one, so probably that. Amanda Roddy asked, you have loads of subscribers, would you think of doing a meet and greet? When I saw this question, I just thought it was so strange because that never has ever been something that I've thought about, and at the moment I feel like it would just be a bit strange if I did one. I don't feel like hardly anybody would turn up, but I do hope that I get so much joy out of interacting with you all and talking to you all, reading your comments, and I feel like if I met you in person that would just be even better. And I do hope that in the future that opportunity arises and that we can meet and have like, I'd want to do something really fun like a picnic in the park, or I wouldn't want to do one of those things where I stand there and you have to queue up to talk to me. I just want to do like a kind of a little one just to meet some of you, and I just think it'd be really nice because I consider you all my friends and I just think it would be a really nice day out. But at the moment, probably not. Taz Delirian asked the challenges that I found being a blogger. Being a blogger, so separate from YouTube, because YouTube has its own set of challenges, but being a blogger, I don't really think that I have found that many challenges, apart from the pressure to post as regularly as I want to, and also to make my pictures look as amazing as they can be, because I know that I feel like a picture is what sells the post, and if it's not the right lighting or it's slightly out of focus, it really lets the post down. So that would probably be the main challenges for me, I would say. Alia Aldridge asked, if I could have lunch with anyone, past or present, who would it be and where would you want to eat? So I did have a little think. Well, I kind of immediately came up with my answer to this one when I saw this question come through, and it definitely would be my nana. She unfortunately passed away about 10 years ago, and she was just like the glue to the whole family. She was the head of the family. She was this amazing woman who I feel like I knew her as my nana, but I'd like to get to know her more as an actual person and know more about her personality, rather than just someone who's my nana, does that make sense? I want to know what makes her laugh, what her favourite music was, just things that as an adult you think about a lot more than when you're a child. And I would probably bring her here to eat, to our house, because then she could meet the dogs, she could meet Tommy, and she could see our house, and I could show her things like I could show her my prom pictures, I could show her my blog, my filming setup, my office, my memory boxes that have so many things in that she missed out on seeing. And I just think that we would have the best time, and if that ever happened, then she would be the one that I would want to see and have lunch with. And I'd probably make her cook as well, because she was an amazing cook. Emma Mokes asked for tips on how to potty train dogs because her puppy just isn't getting it. Just give them time, they'll get it eventually. If you're strict and you abide by the same rules from day one, they will get it. Tinks at the moment, she is coming up to 6 months, and she now is not in her crate anymore. She's sleeping with the door open. So she still obviously has her bed in her crate, but it means she can get out, and she's not going to the toilet in their room anymore, which is amazing. If we leave her out, so for instance now while I'm filming this, they're just downstairs roaming around, I'm probably going to go down to a wee in the kitchen, because she doesn't yet know how to ask to go out for a wee. That hasn't clicked yet. I'm hoping that in the summer, because we can have the doors open and stuff, and she follows Evie and Jasper out more and more, that she will get more used to it. But it's not something, it obviously does annoy me when I go down and I see there's a wee or a poo on the floor, but I do think it's a step in the right direction that she's not doing it in her room anymore, and also that she will get there, they will get there. Just if you haven't, depending on how old the puppy is, puppy training pads are amazing, and you just gradually move them towards the back door, and hopefully that works. It worked with Evie and Jasper. Tinks hasn't quite got there yet. We now don't use the puppy pads because I feel like it would be a step backwards for her. And it's just all about praise. If she goes inside, we tend not to tell her off too much, because it can really frighten them and make them not want to go to the toilet in front of you, which can obviously be a massive problem when you're out on walks and things. So when she does it inside, we immediately say no, Tinks, and put her outside. And then it's about praise. When she does it outside, we really praise her. If we are there near the treats, we always give her one when she's gone outside. So it's just about the balance and just working. I know it sounds really cheesy, but working together, and she'll get there eventually, or he will. Beth Oakley asked, as a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? So there were a couple of things I wanted to be when I grew up, and they're kind of really different. So the first one is I always wanted to be a teacher. I still would love to work with kids. I just don't think I'd have the confidence to stand up, and it's not so much stand up in front of a classroom of children and teach and talk. It's the confidence of passing all the different stages where there's like a teacher in the back of the room or examiner in the back of the room that mark your performance. I don't think I could get through that. I think I would be far too nervous. But I always wanted to be a teacher. My auntie and one of my cousins are teachers, and I enjoyed school so much. It was like the best time of my life. Some of my most fond memories are at school, and I just think it's a lovely place to be and a lovely job to have, as well as stressful and obviously the negatives that come with it. But also, one thing that I always really wanted to do, and I actually started doing this, I used to like make my own cards, but one thing that I always wanted to do was I wanted to write like the words that you see on cards, and I just never knew how that was ever possible. Like, who are those people that write greetings cards, that write the inserts to them? I googled it, I tried to find out and I couldn't, but that's one thing that I always really wanted to do, and I started like writing my own. I don't know, I suppose that comes with the whole writing a blog and liking writing and things, but I just always wanted to do that. I know it's really strange. And then Tara Jones asked, do you and Tommy want children, and if so, how many? Me and Tommy do really want children. He would have them yesterday if he could, but I'm not quite there yet. I think hopefully soon it will be on the cards if we are lucky enough and fortunate enough to be able to have children, because I know that we can't just take that for granted. There might be different things that are complicated, but if all being well, we would really like kids. And Thomas probably wants to stop at 2 or 3, but I want to have like 7. I want to have my own Von Trapp family, but he is very sensible and he has a good point in that he would much rather have 3 children and be able to provide an amazing lifestyle for them than have 6 and have to kind of scrape back a little bit more and not go on amazing holidays and not be able to give them what we want to. So maybe 4. I'm gonna go for 4. I mean, I might have 1 and never want to go through it again, but I doubt that'll happen. I think once I've had 1, we'll just want to keep having them. And yes, I'm excited for when it comes. And I'm like the most broody person ever, although I don't feel quite ready yet. And the last question is from Georgia Franklin, and she asked, what is my favourite kind of makeup look, glam or natural? You can probably guess. It's so glam. I feel like when I have those days where I put so much makeup on my face, false lashes, lip liner, like really go for it, go for a really glam look, I feel 100% more confident. And I know that's not really the best thing, that putting makeup on my face should make me feel confident, but it really does. And I obviously like the days where, like today, I feel like I'm wearing quite kind of a natural makeup look, and I think it looks quite soft and pretty and feminine, but I do really like getting glammed up. And it doesn't even have to be like a bold red lipstick and a really dark eye. It could still be something like two of my favourite makeup looks that I've done on my channel are the one that I did for my cousin's wedding, which was kind of like a smoky eye and a pink lip, and then the other one was one not so long ago actually, which was kind of like a darker smoky eye but then a nude lip. So it doesn't have to be bold to be glam, but I just really enjoy the glam looks a little bit more, I would say, because it's fun and I like spending a little bit longer doing my makeup and I really enjoy it. So they're all the questions. I hope you enjoyed this video and you feel like you've got to know me a little bit better. If you make sure you're following me on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, and then in future when I ask for questions, if you missed out this time and you've got something you want to ask me next time, then feel free. And I do like doing these, I think they're quite fun. And that's it for today. So I hope you enjoyed and I will see you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.